Alrighty, here we go with episode 515. You know where we are? You know where we're going. Three, two, one. You are weak. Get better. Do better. They got a message. This right here, I think, is the actual message. I have to. His message was, you all have to improve before we get back together. Quit screwing around. You know, the first 102 episodes had a real problem with showing a lot of footage from the previous episode. They don't really do that anymore. Like, they'll show a recap or they'll show a map. Here's what's going on, and basically set the scene. But other anime will like show like 3 to 4, 5 minutes, and I remember this show had that problem. They don't really do that anymore. Fortunately, the hell is this reality show? I see. And yet he can read. It is a good question though. It must have been a fan question. How can he read if he has no eyeballs? How can he see? Right? Yeah, the easy answer is magic. Right? Like, how is he still alive? He's not moving. Okay. So I thought it's a mere fact he's sitting up would be enough for them. But if he's not moving, yeah, it doesn't really do anything for you. Look at him. He's Now it could just be he's just reading, so he's not moving. Yeah. I'm not giving you what you want. How are you going to get better, though? You're old. Old people can't improve. Yeah. Don't be showing me his sad flashback. Now, his flashback is so recent that, they don't have to upres it, right? They don't have to reanimate it or anything. He doesn't seem to have much ambition. He was just aimlessly wandering around for 50 years, right? Can you imagine Luffy waiting 50 years to do something, or hell, even Zoro or Nami? He doesn't have much initiative, much ambition. F this guy. That's right. Vomit up those spirits. He'd been better off just dying right here. It'd have been less embarrassing. I love the baby version. I'm not trying to cry today. Don't be showing me this shit. That episode probably wrecked me the most, which was really surprising because I didn't even know him that well. I'm not really super attached to that character. It was just such a great story, so well told. Robin seems to be endlessly amused by him. You're ripping us off. P.T. Barnum ass. Say, he's moving. That's weird. I'm out of here. Yeah. Well, you know fruit powers exist. So that's got to be what this is, right? This is what the skill you're gonna learn is how to be 45 degrees. What, man? Now, if he wants to become a better guitar player, we can talk. Where did he pull out that guitar, by the way? Out of his ass? I have friends now. That's right. Break it down. That's right. Break it down. Oh, oh no. God, I hate you so much. And I'm talking about the audience, you, and the author and the showrunners. Yeah, I wouldn't have joined that shitty crew. I would have just went straight to you. Guess we're out of here. She's going to meet Dragon. That'd be interesting. Of course, she's going to get knowledge, right? As other people are developing their fighting skills, Nami's going to get weather knowledge, which will help her with the navigation. Chopper's going to learn some medical knowledge. She's going to learn knowledge of not necessarily the past, but the future, knowledge of the revolution. Get these contacts and get a line of communication going, and maybe some coordination. We can coordinate our offensive with your offensive, your revolutionary offensive, right? Makes sense. This is how she'll get stronger with knowledge because that's her power. I know her power is this, but she's mastered this, right? This is her real power, her brain. Get him out of here. F this guy. Yeah. Good shit. Speaking into existence. I suppose. A lot of emotional moments in this series, and there hit a lot of them in the last couple episodes, man. The emotional greatest hits, right? Yeah, we don't really associate with each other. Exactly. I never really. Yeah. I never really understood that like the pirates and revolutionaries don't really mix. They feel like they're playing the same sandbox. Besides, what's she got to worry about? She can do the thing and tear up anybody in this ship, man. But I guess she's got to sleep sometime, right? Your mind will get stronger. Interesting. He brings people together. That's his talent as captain because all these other captaincy skills are terrible, absolutely terrible. But he does bring people together, and that's something the captain needs. That's true. Yeah. The key is once you're fat, right? Like if I was ever to, now I need money, right? Because getting in shape is expensive. But let's say I was, I would want to lose weight in such a way that I retain the muscle mass. Because when you gain weight, you gain muscle too. Because say you're 300 pounds, well, you're carrying basically. Say you'd normally be 200 pounds, you go to 300 pounds. You're carrying an extra 100 pounds around, right? That's muscle. You're creating muscle to carry. It doesn't seem like it because you have all this fat, but you are creating more muscle because you're carrying an extra 100 pounds. Grab two 50-pound bags, slap them over your shoulders, walk around with them for a while, and tell me you're not carrying weight. That's not you don't have to be strong to carry that, right? So the thing is, when people gain this weight, what you should do is lose the weight in such a way that you retain the muscle that you had. It's just a shortcut to be a healthier person. That's what he's going to do. He's going to lose the fat but retain the muscle that he had gained to carry that weight. It's a fine line. You have to work with your diet and you have to eat a certain way and lose your weight at a certain rate. Probably 3 to 4 pounds a week at the most. That may even be too much. If you're losing more than a pound or two a week, really, it's not healthy. But sometimes you can lose a lot first, because a lot of it's water weight. Like you first start working out, you may lose 10 pounds that first week or two, but you won't maintain that. Like the rate will drastically reduce. But anyway, that's what Usopp's doing. He's going to lose the weight but retain the muscle. He'll be a stronger person. You need to be better to support him. Exactly. Lay off the donuts. Quit abusing me. Yeah, he's got some interesting new weapons that you can learn. A lot of it is just staying out of trouble. Yeah. Hey, you got him all geeked up. Let me educate. He's using some of the plants. That makes sense. Use that as part of your weapons. This will take me a long time to learn. That's right. He's going to become king of the snipers. He's adjusted his target from king of the pirates to king of the snipers. That's smart. Yes. I like it when you grovel. You disgust me. You should be ashamed of yourself. Damn, dude. Man, he's an asshole. Pathetic. God damn, man. Dick. Really? Oh, shit. Did he kill him? Damn, dude. You killed the baboons? That's not good, man. They didn't choose that life. I'm not going to train you to beat me. That's stupid, man. Nonsense, I say. I don't take orders from you. Yeah. Yeah. Man, we've asked very little of you. Right. It's not for himself. Right. 2 years. 3D is crossed out in 2 years. That was the message. So it's going to be a 2 year time jump. Okay. 2 years to the day they will meet there. Okay. Now they have time. Okay, I got you. And he wanted to make sure he was seen on, they took his photograph. Brilliant. Right. 3 days is turned in 2 years. They're going to do a 2 year time jump. I got you. Makes sense. I'm healed. Can't believe he killed the baboons, man. It wasn't their fault. They were raised that way. You're out of your mind. This feels like 1,000 years ago. Yeah. Oh, you didn't kill him. Okay. Oh shit. Big boy. Jesus. If you can be him, you can be me. Goddamn right. Yeah. Damn. That's a big boy. That's why they were showing Ace's tattoo. Someone's crossed out. They all got the message. Yep. I wonder if the time jump's going to be right here after this episode. Hmm. That's not good because I want to. I haven't done the Q&A yet, and I don't want to jump into time jump and all the things that that'll entail until I've like wrapped up the 500 episodes and all that stuff. But I've been trying to meet my quota of episodes before I did the Q&A because Q&A is going to take a long time to record. I guess I'll just find out. Once the time jump happens, I'm going to stop recording at that point. Talk about the first half of the series where, before the time. There'll be a lot of stuff there, special videos and stuff. This feels like this is the episode before the time jump. But anyway, guess I'll find out here in a couple minutes. All right, well, before I find out if we're doing a time jump or not, we've still got to do the character corner. First of all, let's go ahead and get Silver Raleigh in here. He should have done been in here. Friendship. This is an interesting one. He seems to be a good friend. I think he seems like somebody who probably prioritizes friendship. But I don't know this is somebody you can necessarily trust. Like, what's your game? Like, what are you doing here? Can we trust you? I don't know. So this is going to be an 8. I can tell you comedy-wise, man, he's not doing much for it. He's not a funny dude, right? So you're not doing anything there. He has a fruit power, doesn't he? Darkness? I don't remember his fruit power. But he fought the Light Admiral, and I think he used darkness to do it. I'm going to give him a base level magic. I guess we'll have to see him demonstrate it again. So I'm not sure on that one. Call it a 9. He seems to have quite a bit of cunning. He's a very smart dude. Like, if that was his plan about Marineford, not only just to honor Ace, tweak the nose of the military, but also to get the message to all of his friends, because everybody would get a newspaper and use a tattoo to do it. Just absolutely brilliant, man. That was all Raleigh. So we're going to put his cunning up here at 16, because, dude, he's good. Fighting, he's got hands. I mean, he was just taking these balls and throwing them. I don't think that had anything to do with his magic. Like, the dude's got hands. So we're going to give him a 16 there as well. Cool factor. Off the effing charts, man. He's going to be another one of the rare people who gets an 18 cool factor. Because, damn, dude, he's cool. All right, so I think we've been revisiting the crew. So for the first time in 100 episodes, I think I can actually look at these numbers again. So, fighting, I think, is going to take a hit. I mean, he gets jumped by just a couple people. Like, what? I don't know, man. I'm just not impressed. Friendship and trustworthy and loyalty, that makes sense. Comedy, bone to be wild. Cool factor, pretty cool to be a skeleton. I mean, he's pretty cool. You gotta give him that. Cunning, I'm not particularly impressed. Somebody that's been around that's on the planet as long as he has, and I don't know, man. I don't think so. And his magic doesn't really give him much to do except he can't die, so that's pretty impressive, I guess. Yeah, man. I guess you have to take a hit, dude. Like what you've been doing since we got separated isn't that impressive. So, fighting, I'm using magic as his tech, so just regular fighting. I guess that makes sense. These two are where they should be. Comedy, I think he's even funnier now somehow. Somehow he's even funnier. Being a cyborg is going to make him cooler. I think that's what we're getting. He's not that smart. So, that's where we're at. Okay. I think I couldn't trust her last time. Like the 150 episodes ago when I last changed her numbers. Couldn't really trust her as much. We can move that up. Yeah, I think she is very trustworthy. Comedy, I think, is about the same as it was. She should probably be a little cooler than she is. She's definitely smarter than I was. I don't know why her cutting's only 14. That's ridiculous. Her magic is overpowered, so that's where that belongs. Chopper. Yeah. Fighting? Well, his magic is really how he fights. So, yeah. Oh, that still feels like that's low, even so. Comedy, I think he's even funnier now. Why is this coldness? Probably because he was crying so much. I don't think he does that as much now. I mean, come on, man. Like, he's cooler than that. He's not very smart. I think his magic's a little bit more powerful than I was giving him credit for. There's some things he can do with his transformations and stuff that's pretty damn impressive. Sanji. Can't trust you, man. Can't trust you. He's also become less funny. Definitely less cool. Yeah, dude. Yes. Yeah, man. That's where you're at. So, I think his numbers will change after the break. Right now, he looks pretty solid. This is where he should probably be in all these categories. Zoro. He's the only person with two 18s, I think, in the entire list. Yeah, I feel really good about all these numbers. Nami. I mean, I can't trust her. She seems to be funnier now. I don't know what that's about, but she does. Yeah, I think these numbers will probably change as well. They're all going to be probably going up in some certain categories. This feels like where she should be. Monkey D. Luffy. We've seen him. Well, even as a kid, he already had the fruit powers. I don't know. I just feel like he's a little bit better of a fighter than I thought. So just without the powers, right? Because we were seeing him before he could control his powers. He's basically fighting just as a fighter, as a kid, going up against people way bigger than him and getting his shit done. So you know what? He's doing less dumbass shit lately. Lately being the last 150 episodes, so I guess he deserves a little bit of credit there, right? Oh, I see he has two 18s as well, so there is one more person with 18s. Yeah, I think that's where we're at. Be interesting to see what happens to people after the time jump, whenever that happens.